Hello everybody, this is TheXseption, and welcome to Week 2 of the PGL NU Cup. This week, myself and the Tampa Bay Luxrays will be taking on Sin and the Toronto Tarantrums. That's a little bit of a tongue twister there. Down below you'll see my team and the team I'm expecting him to bring. Wow, my mouth is just not working today. But that's the team, and you can see the team I'm expecting him to bring. He's got a rainish team, but Drizzle is banned, so he won't be using that. I wouldn't be surprised to see Politoed, though. It is a decent Pokemon, and it is pretty bulky. It can set rain, so it's still a decent option to bring, even though it doesn't have Drizzle. But for that reason, I wasn't sure if he would bring it. So he brings the Wobbuffet. That's something we got to think about then. Okay, what do I want to lead with? Since he brought Smeargle, I'm going to lead with Persian, because I have Taunt on it, and I can hopefully deal with it that way. I want to go over my team real quick. So first off, I have Persian, which is Heat Rock, and it's basically Parting Shot, Taunt, Sunny Day, and some other stuff. I'm going to try to use the Sun this match a lot. I have Pharaoh Seed, which is specially defensive for a lot of his special attackers. Kingdra is walled completely by Pharaoh Seed defensively and specially defensively. And it walls Ludicolo, kind of walls Gastrodon, but not so much. Pidgeotto also a little bit. And it will also deal with the Wobbuffet in a small way. Then I have the Choice Scarf Primeape, which just goes fast and hits hard. I have Heat Rock Volbeat, so like I said, trying to get the Sun up. I have Choice Specs Noivern, just going to do a lot of damage with that. And Farium Z on the Delphox for the Kingdra. So we're just going to try to have some fun and hopefully have a good match here. I am a little bit nervous for this. I used a Rain team all last season in the NPA, so I kind of know how they work. So I hope that kind of gives me some advantage in thinking about how this team is going to go. He doesn't bring the Politoed, though, so that's not going to be his rain setter, obviously. He has, oh shoot, I forgot to change the Mons on his side of the screen, but I will do that in a second here once I figure out what he didn't bring, since thankfully I can check that now after the match has started. Alright, and we'll see what he wants to lead off with here first. Pilot is going to be the Pidgeot. Okay, so that's a pretty safe lead for him, and I'm going to assume that that hits Persian pretty hard with the U-turn, but I might want to stay in anyway. So if he has Pidgeot, he has that set most likely. U-turn's going to do about 20% to us, and I can't really touch it, but that's okay. I'm going to check his team real quick here. So his team is Wobbuffet over Raichu. So no Raichu, which is good to see. Let me just get that fixed here. All right, and any other changes here? So he didn't bring Mawile. He brought Ludicolo instead. That's going to be good for us. The Gastrodon is kind of scary, but that's alright. So to start off here, I kind of want to go for a Sunny Day, because I think that's a pretty fair move right here. I don't think he can do much with the Pidgeot. If he goes for a Hurricane, then it might not hit. It has a 50% chance to miss in the Sun. And then I can Parting Shot out on whatever comes in here. I can also Taunt if he brings in whatever, really. So I'm just going to go for the Sunny Day. We'll see what he wants to do right off the bat here. So Sunny Day is going off. I think he's just going to U-turn out, though. He goes for a Hurricane, and he actually misses. That is big. That is big right there. So I kind of want to get out of here then. But I will be faster than it, so I also kind of want to stay in. And I don't know if I go for the Taunt. I guess I shouldn't go for the Taunt. I should probably go for a Knockoff, because he's going to bring something in here. So if I go for the Knockoff, that'll be big. I think I'm just going to go for the Knockoff, no matter what he brings in. Oh wait, I'm actually going to get that to go off there first, which is good. This is going to do a lot to me. Yeah, about 40% there. So I'm going to Parting Shot out then. If he just wants to stay in, that's fine. I will bring in something else to deal with this. Haven't decided what yet. Probably Noivern. Noivern's a pretty safe bet to come in. I can go for an Air Slash. I could bring in Delphox as well. Although that is a sun-boosted Heat Wave now. So, Delphox coming in. Heat Wave is going to do about, not very much actually, with the special attack drop. So I could just bring in, Delphox here. And go for, you know, Mystical Fire or a Fire Blast or something. So we'll do that. We'll bring in Delphox. Hidden Power coming out here. We'll see what this is. It is super effective. So I wonder what Hidden Power that is. Maybe Ground. That was kind of weird though. It didn't do too much damage. So I mean, I guess he did lose some special attack. So HP Ground does about 20%. That's not exactly. Well, I guess it's pretty close to 20% there. A little bit under, so maybe he got a low roll, or maybe he's just not as invested in special attack as what the Calc has. I will actually kill this with a Fire Blast now, though. So I'm tempted to just go for that. Tempted. The only problem is if Wobbuffet comes in right now. What does Wobbuffet take from this? Wobbuffet takes a Fire Blast really well, even in, well, it'll do about 50% to Wobbuffet. I really don't want him to bring in Wobbuffet here. That would be bad. It'd be bad if he brought in Wobbuffet because I don't have a way to kind of deal with it right now. So at the same time, I kind of also want to switch into something else. Maybe I switch into Persian, because now Persian can take whatever this thing throws our way. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to make a double switch into Persian again, because I think he switches here. I don't think he stays in. He does just withdraw. Okay. Gaston is going to be Gastrodon. That would have been actually really good for us. So I'm going to taunt it now, and then I'll Parting Shot out. And I also want to check how many turns of Sun I have. Alright, don't know what he's going to want to go for here. He could try to go for the Rain Dance or Rocks, which is why I went for the taunt. If he goes for a Scald, it's not going to do that much because we're in the Sun. He could go for an Earth Power, but that's really not going to hit me that hard, so I'm not too worried about it. I almost wish I'd stayed in and hit Fire Blast now because he didn't switch into Wobbuffet. I was worried though that he would go into Wobbuffet and then I wouldn't be able to deal with it. He would have been able to take out Delphox, and Delphox could be pretty necessary later in the match. So I'm just going to play some switching games until I feel confident in what I want to do exactly. Pretty much I just want to stop him from getting an advantage right now, and that's about it. I'm not worried about much else. So we get the taunt off, he fell for the taunt, and he goes for the Hidden Power or something. Okay, how many turns of Sun do I have? So I got 3 more turns. I'll have 2 after I Parting Shot out on this. So I'm going to Parting Shot out. And I will go into... I could go into Delphox. Or I could go into Noivern, because both of them have Solar Beam and can deal with this. I would assume that Solar Beam will deal with Gastrodon. I got the Parting Shot off. So Gastrodon, if he's physically defensive, then Solar Beam should kill him, unless he has a Rindo Berry, which is very possible. Earthquake might kill me though, but he is at -1 on both attack and special attack, so not super worried about that. I think I'm just going to go into Delphox now, and I'll go for the Solar Beam. He goes for another Hidden Power. We'll see what this is. It's just not very effective. So I wonder what kind of hidden power he's bringing on these Mons. Solar Beam should be a pretty safe click here. I got 2 more turns of Sun, so I'm just going to go for it. If he doesn't have Rindo, it'll kill. I don't know, he's probably thinking why I brought this in here, but, you know, so that could tip him off a bit and maybe make him want to switch. But either way, I'm faster than all of his Mons right now. He doesn't really have the best of switch-ins. Like I said, he could go into Wobbuffet, which would be annoying. Really don't want him to do that. He does stay in, and I don't know if he has Rindo. Does he have Rindo? No Rindo Berry. He lives, though, which is not good. He gets off an Earth Power. That's not going to kill us. We'll actually take that, all right. All right. Yeah, that's not good. So I can go for a Fire Blast or a Mystical Fire. Doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to go for a... I don't know, actually. Yeah, I really don't know what to go for here. That Wobbuffet really scares me. But if he kills it, if he kills Delphox, I can bring in Pharaoh Seed, set up Rock, set up Spikes, set up Leech Seed on Wobbuffet, because he can't really do much to that. Or, yeah, because he can't do anything to Pharaoh Seed, actually, with Wobbuffet anyway. I don't know if it learns Hidden Power, because Hidden Power Fire could be annoying. Do I go for a Mystical Fire here in case he switches? I think that's what I do. So I'm going to go for a Mystical Fire in case he switches. Gastrodon is a huge Mon for him, though. If he loses that, he loses a big wall on his team versus me. It is at low health, though, so he pretty much has to bring it in on something it's faster than, maybe Pharaoh Seed, and try to recover up versus it. But then he'd have to fear a Power Whip. He could try versus Volbeat. I don't know if it outspeeds Volbeat, though, off the top of my head. Gastrodon is 39 speed. It's not going to outspeed Volbeat. So he can only come in on Pharaoh Seed and recover up on that. So he is going to try to save it, though. Marcos is going to be Ludicolo, which is just fine. So this is the last turn of Sun for me. I'm going to get a big hit off on this thing. The Sunlight fades, though, and I don't know if another one will kill. It did a lot of damage, though. The Sunlight did fade, and he got some leftovers, so I don't think we're going to be able to kill with another Mystical Fire. It's showing that we'll do 36 to 43%. He looks to be about at 40. Maybe just maybe 35 to 40. So it could kill, could not as well. I don't know what he does here. The Sunlight's gone, unfortunately. I can set up Sun again, so it's not a huge problem. If I go for a Fire Blast, I'll definitely kill. I could go for a Z Dazzling Gleam as well, but I kind of want to save it for Kingdra. So I could also risk the miss with Fire Blast. Or do I just... I don't want him to set up the Rain, though. I really don't want him to set up Rain. So I could go for a Fire Blast, risk the miss, or I go for a Mystical Fire, and it's 85% accurate, or I could go for the Mystical Fire and just risk the roll on the kill. Or I just kill it outright. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. I'll risk the miss. He goes for a Fake Out, and that's going to take me out. So that's annoying, actually. Fake Out is not fun to deal with. Good news is, though, I'm faster than everything here. So I'm not too worried. I can bring in Persian. Persian doesn't want to take too much, though, from this Ludicolo. Although it is at -1 special attack. So it being at -1 special attack means that 41 over 154. I'm using my other computer to do calcs this week because last week I had some problems. So 41 over 154. With the I had some problems with my computer freezing, so I'm at 26%. I can't take a Giga Drain, can't take an Ice Beam. I will be faster than him. But I don't want him to set up rain. Really don't want that. Although Volbeat can turn off the rain, so it's also not a huge problem. I think I just go into Persian and taunt. Yeah. It doesn't. If I lose Persian, that's fine, but I don't want him to set up Rain Dance right now. So I'm just gonna taunt. He can do whatever. He can switch. Really, I mean, if he goes into Smeargle, that's good for us. If we're getting the taunt off, if he goes into Wobbuffet, that's also good. So I'm not super worried about what he has at the moment. I would like to set up my my hazards, but not a huge deal. So he does just go into Pidgeot, which is fine. And I'm going to go for the parting shot out, I think. But what wants to come in versus Pidgeot? I could probably bring in Noivern. Noivern versus Pidgeot. What do I do versus it? An Air Slash might kill if I can get off some damage. A Dragon Pulse might kill. I wonder if Dragon Pulse will kill Ludicolo at the range that it's at. It's at about 40%. Dragon Pulse should kill Ludicolo. It won't kill Pidgeot, and it won't kill Wobbuffet. Yeah, it won't kill Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet will kill us, so I don't want to do that. Do I have... I really wish I had more coverage for Wobbuffet, but that's okay. So it's taunted now. I can set up the sun if I want. What does that do for me if I set up the sun? Doesn't really do much except that his hurricanes miss and his heat waves do more. So at this point in time, it's not a good thing to do. I might just want a parting shot out then, or I could go for the knockoff. Actually, I think I'm going to go for the knockoff and get some damage off. No. I'm going to parting shot because he's already lost his item, or his Z move, but I didn't see that. I wonder if he'll go for the U-turn here. U-turn would be a pretty safe play for him. He gets to decide what he brings out. But if he U-turns, then I just U-turn on Wobbuffet if that's what he brings in versus me. Found Flyinium Z. Okay. So it doesn't affect me, and he can't really do much to me. I think I'm just going to hit U-turn then, because I think he either goes out or he U-turns. I'm going to U-turn though, because I think he's going to fear me killing him with something. Good to know that he is a Z move, and that I was able to frisk that with Noivern, because otherwise that could have caught me off guard later. I didn't really catch the knockoff earlier. I should have been paying attention. But it's good to know. Good to know. So he does just withdraw. And there comes the Wobbuffet. So it's a good thing that I hit U-turn here. Good thing I hit U-turn. Alright, and I can decide what I bring in here. And I think I'm just going to bring in Pharaoh Seed. Because he can't do much to that. I could also bring in Volbeat. But that's not going to be super helpful. So I'm just going to try to set up rocks because of his Pidgeot coming in and out all the time. And I'll break the Focus Sash on Smeargle if he has that. Okay, so he's got some leftovers, which will be annoying. But I'm going to set up rocks. Rocks are going to be important to get rid of the Sash on Smeargle if he has that. And it'll get rid of... well, it'll deal with Pidgeot a little bit. Also does a little bit of chip damage to pretty much everything that's left. I mean, I don't have too much to worry about. I don't think I have to set spikes. Those aren't super necessary at the moment. I also have... okay, he's just going to withdraw. So now he's sending in Pidgeot, and I think I want to Thunder Wave this thing. Because HP Fire, you know, I mean, he does have Heat Wave. Is Heat Wave shouldn't kill me. I'm specially defensive, Pharaoh Seed. And I was built to take a hit. So, versus Pidgeot. Pidgeot Heat Wave. I mean, I gotta think he's gonna go for the Heat Wave here. Yeah, it won't do that much. It'll do over 50, but nothing that I have to worry about. And I mean, Flanium Z is not gonna do anything, so I'm just gonna Thunder Wave it. Actually, I'll just cripple it. He goes for the Heat Wave. He misses, which, sorry about that. That sucks. Sucks to miss a Heat Wave, but I got off the paralysis. It wasn't going to kill me anyway, because I am specially defensive. And I can either switch now, or... do I switch now? I think I do want to switch now. Heat Wave. I think Primeape can take a Heat Wave, but I don't know if I want to let it take a Heat Wave. It would be a good thing to bring in now because he doesn't really have too much to deal with me. I wonder what Close Combat versus Wobbuffet will do. Not enough. So I think I bring in Primeape here, and I just hit U-turn. Because I don't think he goes for the Z move. I mean, he could. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. No, that's dumb. I don't want to risk that. I'll go into Persian. Persian's at low health. If it doesn't take a hit, that's fine. But I don't want to lose Primeape to a dumb mistake. So he does just go for the Heat Wave. That would have been a pretty safe prediction for me to bring in Primeape on, but it's whatever. So now I think he's going to go for the Z Fly if I bring in Primeape, but I'm just going to hit U-turn. I could also bring in... I'm going to bring in Primeape here, and I'm just going to hit U-turn. I think he might want to save it just because it has the Z Fly, but if he doesn't, that's fine too with me. I just hit U-turn here because I don't want to deal with Wob. Wobbuffet is going to be annoying. If it comes down to it, I can beat Wobbuffet with Leech Seed on Pharaoh Seed. Not what I want to do, but you know, we have two big Stallymons on each of our teams, and that's probably going to be the best way for me to deal with Wobbuffet at this point, other than just, you know, chipping it down with U-turns here. So he does stay in. I think he's going to go for the Flanium Z then. I think he is just going to go for it. And now I'm wondering what will take Z Fly. Z Fly. I mean, I guess Pharaoh Seed will take a Z Fly from Pidgeot. Or actually, it's probably a Z Hurricane, now that I think about it. Probably Z Hurricane. So I'll take a Supersonic Sky Strike from Pidgeot with Pharaoh Seed. I'll take that pretty well. But maybe Noivern comes in and does better here. I don't want to take that with Noivern, so I'm just going to go into Pharaoh Seed. Like I said, Pharaoh Seed walls Wob, and I don't have to have health, too much health anyway for Wob. So there's the Flanium Z. And I'm pretty sure it's just Z Hurricane. And I'll take that alright. %. Wow, didn't do actually that much at all. Okay. Now if it's not Z, if he goes for the Hurricane again, won't do that much. I'm going to bring in Noivern here. I'll switch out. I'll play the switching game. I don't want to lose Noivern. Noivern is my check to Kingdra right now. He does just go for the Heat Wave. And I can either hit U-turn or Air Slash or whatever. Air Slash should kill this. He's going to bring in Wobbuffet on me. He's going to bring in Wobbuffet if I do that. And I'll be locked in. I've only got 4 Mons left though, and I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Because I need Pharaoh Seed for Wobbuffet. I can't just bring in Primeape. I mean, I could. I gotta get rid of this, and I pretty much have to sack something to Wob, is what it's looking like. If I go for the Air Slash, though, at least I'll do a whole bunch to Wob. I'll get at least, not at least. I'll get 1 off, and then I hope I can get 2 off. And if I get a flinch, cool. If not, whatever. I'm going to go for the Air Slash. Because I have to basically sack something here to Wob in order to get past it, I think. Because Pidgeot is in the way right now. Pidgeot's in the way. I don't... maybe I shouldn't have sacked Noivern to Wob. It's probably not good to have done that. Smeargle's also going to be a problem right now. Leonardo, though, he... Oh, boy. He didn't bring in Wob. Why not? Why didn't he bring in Wob? Because he thinks I can... Does he think I can get out? I can kill this with an Air Slash. I can. I can definitely kill this with an Air Slash. If he's not invested, anyway. Guaranteed after Stealth Rocks to kill, if he's not invested in anything. I could just kill this. Does he set up sticky webs? I don't know. If I were him, I don't know what I would say. He could go for the Nuzzle. I'm just so surprised he did that. So surprised he did this. This is huge for me. This is huge. If he sets up webs, or does he Nuzzle? Either way, Volbeat's a pretty safe play. I'm gonna go into Volbeat since he let me do that. That was, I don't think that was a good play on his part, because Wobbuffet would have been good to come in there. He just wants to set up the rain. Okay. Sets up rain. That's fine. Fine with me. I can Thunder Wave this thing, and that's what I'm going to do. Or I'll Thunder Wave whatever comes in. He's paralyzed, unable to move. He gets... Okay, so he gets up webs. That's fine. I dealt with Pidgeot, so I'm not concerned with webs or anything. I actually want to hit Defog right now, because I don't care about the rocks that much. His Focus Sash is done with. So I'm going to hit Defog. Alright, and I don't need the rocks for anything besides Pidgeot, really. He goes for the Nuzzle. It's fine. I'll be paralyzed. I'll take this. I will take it. And I will go for, should I go for U-turn here? He'll be slower. I can bring in whatever I want. I'm going to hit U-turn. because I'll take a hit from this if he wants to stay in. He does withdraw. Maybe I should have gone for the... yeah, maybe I should have gone for a different move there. But Pharaoh Seed walls this, and I just got off a big amount of damage there, actually. That's a lot more than I thought I would do. So I'm going to go into Pharaoh Seed. Pharaoh Seed walls this completely. Well, I guess I shouldn't say completely, but walls it enough. So I kind of just want to hit Leech Seed, but Thunderwave also wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to go for the Thunderwave. If he stays in, I get it Thunderwaved. If he goes into Ludicolo expecting the Leech Seed, then I Thunderwave that. So I really don't lose anything by doing this. Wobbuffet can't touch me either, so he's stuck with basically this and Ludicolo to go into. He doesn't really have any other moves he can make. He goes for the Ice Beam, but I'll actually take another one, and I got the T-Wave off, which again is huge. It's huge. Okay, the rain stops. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed this time. If he brings in Ludicolo, so be it. But I'll take another... sorry about the paralysis. Alright, and I'll take another Ice Beam. I will. It's not going to do that at all. Recover some health there, do some damage to this. Things are looking good. I'm just going to set up rocks, I guess. Set up rocks. New rocks. Actually, he might not even have anything to deal with Pharaoh Seed here. I might be able to win with it, depending on Ludicolo. I don't know. I'm going to set up hazards again, though. I know Wobbuffet can't touch me. This thing can't touch me. Smeargle might be able to, but he hasn't really brought it in, or maybe he's just waiting for his chance. But unless it has like HP Fire, or I guess it could have like, it could have any fire move really. But why would he bring a fire move if he brought rain? So this thing's gonna come in, and I'm just gonna set up rocks. Why'd he bring this thing in? Oh, he wants to recover up on me. He wants to recover up on me. But I have Sunny Day on Volbeat, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to set up Leech Seed then. He can recover. He is free to do that. Free. Don't care, because he has to stay in at least for a few more turns. I'll just set up all my hazards. I don't care. Biggest thing in my way right now is going to be the Wobbuffet. I forgot he still had Castron left. That was a mistake. That was a mistake on my part. But I will just set up Leech Seed here again. And just, you know, try to play around him. I could go into Noivern, but that's not very safe at all. He could be considering going for Ice Beam here to think I might bring in Noivern. He does. He does just go for the HP Fire? I don't know. I don't know what he went for there. But I just bring in Noivern now, and I hit U-turn. Yeah, I just bring in Noivern and hit U-turn. I outspeed it, can't miss. He has AV, so I guess he can't recover on me. U-turn will kill it. Don't really have to worry about anything else he has right now. So I just hit U-turn here. I think I bring in Primeape, and maybe just... Well, I don't win with Primeape just yet. I don't, because of the Wobbuffet. And I don't have any attacking moves on Volbeat right now. I could be in a tough spot, actually. But I do get to decide how I play this. At least I get to do that. Alright, do I bring in Volbeat? We both have to send in a Mon at the same time. What does he send in versus me? Wobbuffet's probably the safest thing to bring in. Safest? It's not safe, but it's safest. Smeargle can come in. I'm going to bring in Primeape because Primeape will scare Smeargle. And I can U-turn out on Wobbuffet. And at least get a lot of damage off. If I have to sack Volbeat, I can do that. Prefer not to sack Volbeat, but I might have to. So I'll bring in Primeape. Oh, I U-turned out, so he gets to see what I bring in. I'm Scarf, though, so it doesn't really matter what he brings in. If he brings in Smeargle, I think I hit U-turn on it. I think I just hit U-turn on Smeargle, even though it won't kill. U-turn will do a lot, though. It'll do about 50% if he wants to set up webs again. And if he tries that, I just go back into Volbeat and defog or whatever. But Smeargle is kind of scary. Kind of scary. Does Primeape kill Ludicolo? Ludicolo with U-turn? It actually might kill Ludicolo with a U-turn. I don't know about Kingdra, though. Probably not. It probably won't kill Kingdra with a U-turn. No, it won't. But it'll do about 25 to 30%. So Skirt is going to be Kingdra. See, now he tempts me to hit close combat, though. He tempts me to do that. But I'm just going to U-turn into Volbeat. It's my safest play. I really wish I hadn't lost Ferroseed because that would have been huge. Huge. Alright, and I'll bring in Volbeat. I do actually have an attacking move on Volbeat, which is funny because I do have U-turn. He's Thunder Wave, though, so even in the rain, this won't be faster than me. If he wants to set up Rain Dance. He goes for Surf. I wonder if Surf would have killed Primeape. It might have. Might have. I'm going to Sunny Day, I think, and then U-turn. Or Sunny Day and die. I guess I should have said that. I might not die to this, though. I might not. He does go for the Surf again. I might live. If I do, I hit U-turn. Crit. Don't know if that would have if I would have lived that. Have no idea. All right, but I just go into Noivern and hit U-turn. I think. Wobbuffet. Actually, I think Wobbuffet wins. Damn. I think that actually is how this is gonna go. Dang. I really needed Ferroseed, actually. I was actually very hopeful for a second, but Wobbuffet might actually kill something. Huh. Yeah, Wobbuffet's just a huge problem for me. Huge problem. Alright, what about versus Wobbuffet? What does Primeape do versus it? Wish I had some kind of setup move, but I don't. I really don't. That's versus specially defensive Wob. I mean, I pretty much just have to hit U-turns here. And if he gets, I don't know. I'm just going to go into Noivern and hit U-turn. Pretty much just have to win through U-turns is where I'm at. because Wobbuffet's a huge problem. It is choice specs, so he's going to just go for the surf if he stays in, which is a good thing to know. I'm going to hit U-turn, though, because he has to go for surf. He goes into Wobbuffet, cool. If not, not cool. Leonardo, is that? No, that's this. That's Smeargle. It's funny because I'm choice specs on Noivern and I'm choice scarf on Primeape, so it's pretty much just U-turning from here on out. Alright, versus Smeargle. I hate this. I hate this a lot. Wobbuffet, how much health does Wobbuffet have? I bet you it's a lot. A lot of health. Alright, I think I just hit U-turn though, because I might kill this. That sucks. And I don't have a way to get rid of the rain now if he sets up rain. Does it come down to air slashes? I don't know. Dang, this really sucks. This sucks. Because I don't think I can hit U-turn here. I think if he sets up Rain Dance, then I'm screwed. Or if he sets up webs even. I think I have to hit close combat. But then... No, well, kill this. I'm going for the U-turn. Might kill. Just enough to live, huh? So he's probably going to set up Rain Dance here or webs. Either one could be GG for me. That's probably GG then. Although he does only have a certain amount of turns of rain. Does only have a certain amount of turns of rain. And I might outspeed Ludicolo with Choice Scarf Primeape. So there's still hope, a little bit. Just a small amount, but just enough. So I go for U-turn now. He withdraws. Marcos, is this Wobbuffet? No, it's Ludicolo. I don't know if I agree with that. That's probably not a good play at all. Yeah, that's not good. That's bad for him. That's pretty bad. I mean, he lived, but he has, like, no health. Rain Dish is gonna heal him. Rain Dish? Rain Dish? What? Not Swift Swim? Rain Dish? Rain Dish, huh? Rain Dish. And I wish I had brought something on this for Wobbuffet. I just hit U-turn though. Goes for the fake out, whatever. Doesn't matter. Another U-turn will kill him. Yeah, if one from Noivern almost killed, another one will definitely kill him. Although he doesn't know what I'm going for. Please go into Wobbuffet. Please go into Wobbuffet. Please go into Wobbuffet. He doesn't. He knows that's his win condition. He wins with Wobbuffet, pretty much. which is funny. Just is. It's very funny. If he brings in Wob, I then have to decide if I want to go for the U-turn plays or if I want to go for air/flinches. Well, what does he have left? He has this, Smeargle, and Wobbuffet. I think I just go for the air slashes. This probably dies to anything. I'm going to go for the air slash here. I'm just going to go for it. It should kill this. If he brings in Wobbuffet, then I will... you know, I'll have to go for the air slash flinches. That's the way it is now. I've made my choice. You know, that is it. I made the choice. Made it. Leonardo's coming in though. Does he not know? Does he not know? Huh. I don't know. What he might not know. That's weird that he just sacked off Smeargle. He didn't have to do that. He doesn't have plenty of health on this, but he has enough. Alright, I just hit air slash and hope it doesn't kill me back. Doesn't kill me back or it flinches, basically. Mirror coats. Does kill. Does Primeape kill Wobbuffet with U-turn? Probably not. I don't think it does. But it's my best play. Or maybe it's not, actually. Maybe U-turn is not the best play. The reason I'm questioning this is because if I can live a hit, then I'm at 120 out of 140. 120 out of 140. So what is 22%? 22.3%. Why? Oh, calculator. 0.226 times 291. It's max HP. That's 65 damage times 2. It's going to be 131 in total. That's too much. I have to hit U-turn here. And I'm not going to live. I basically have to hope for a crit, I think. Damn. GG to Sin. GG. It hurts to lose. It really does. Such a close game, too. I was not prepared enough for Wobbuffet. I thought I could deal with it, and just that short. Just that short. But good game to him. Make sure you go check out his channel. His links will be down below in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the match, and I'll be back next week when we are taking on... who are we taking on? I think we're taking on Blazing Squid. I don't know. We're taking on somebody. Somebody and some team. But anyways, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.